Hello YouTube, welcome back to another deck profile video. Today I'm going to show you my 2.0 Roronoa Zoro, which also take today in today's Treasure Cup as recorded up today on November 25th. And I got top 8, 6th place specific after 5 rounds. I've lost both the first and the last round against an ace. But then I won in the round 2 till 4. 3 times in a row against a Zoro Mirror, a Blackbeard, and Emu. But I've won most of the dices, and except in the Zoro Mirror, but I find Zoro most flexible, going first or second. But most matchups you want to go second to slow their tempo. And before I'm gonna show you my deck profile, which also got topped at the Treasure Cup top 8. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And let's get into it. So first, of course, with the leader, mono green with 5k power and 5 life. With the ability, active main once per turn with 3 dons underneath him. If he is battled the character this turn with 3 dons underneath him, you can't restand him again. But then he won't be able to battle all the characters with the original cost of 7 or below. But it is mostly like you attack the lead, character and then you attack leader for 8k, which is strong. Alright, and now let's get to it. First I played 4 Baronas and 4 Hioris. A total of 8 searchers in this deck. They're both similar, they're both adding green characters with slash attribute or a green defense to the hand. The only difference is you can just play her out with the on play. And she's an active main by resting herself with the one active don with it. But then she will act like a pseudo blocker, which is nice. Then I play the 4 Kishiros. Great small blocker that also protects your slash attribute characters with the original cost of 5 or less. For opponent's KO ability by resting himself. 4 Roronoa Zoro of OP13, amazing card. If you play this card out on play, you can put 2 rested Don back to active. And then every end of the turn, when he's rested, he restands himself. And it is a mandatory effect. So it's not like if you forgot it, then you say, oh, no, but it's a mandatory. It's not saying you may active it. You have to put them active. Then just 3 copies of Guinas. Amazing card. Active main, she rests herself. Then she rests original cost of 4 or less when the opponent set on the field. And then it gives 3 rested dons to your leader. And that is the card that won me the game against Emu. Because I played against TCG. There was a turn, he had 3 blockers, so 2 Walker, he played 1 out of hand. I already had 1 Kuna in my hand and then top decked the other one. So rest them both. Total of 6 rested dons to my leader, then put the previous 2 for a total of 30k swing to life. And luckily it was enough to get a game. So GG's to TCG, great guy. Last card of the 1k counters list, I have my Cavendish. Cavendish is actually a very great card if you're going first, because you play him out at 5 and then play a Nushiro next to it to protect him from KO abilities. Or else you play him out and then you have a 7k swing with your leader, which is also fantastic. It still forces a 2k out of Ace's hand or 1 counter event for Emo or a general 2 cards. And those were my 1k lineup. And to be honest, I am pretty happy with this lineup. It works fine for me. But yeah, this is pretty much standard. I think it differs around the Kuinas. Now for the 2k. For Apu, not searchable with Barona nor Hiyori. But he has a great ability on play. He rests a 2 cost over less from upon the set on the field. So for a cheap player, for example, a 4 Don play him out, get rid of a small one, very good idea against ace, and then put 3 dots on the leader to have a swing against board and then leader. But I might thinking about cutting this one to card, but I will show you why later. For Mihawks of the Zoro and Sanji starter deck. When you play this card on the field, you have 2 or less characters at that moment on the field, so he also counts himself. Then you can play out a slash attribute character from your hand, but cost 4 or less from your hand, rested. So that is the moment you play out then the Zoro. You restand 2 of your rested dons deck. At the end of the turn, the Zoro stands again. Three copies of the Shiki. But that is the moment I was thinking maybe I'm gonna switch, or I'm gonna play 3 Apus and 4 Tashikis, because Tashiki is still one of your best green protector of the whole green archetype. It doesn't not only protects from KO ability, it also protects from bouncing to hand or bottom deck. So maybe I think about switching this one to the 4th copy of Tashiki. And then 1 copy of Zoro. Just a backup case when I have a mirror match and the opponent has a field of the characters on field, so I can play this out. So it is very tricky for him then to rest characters on my side, especially this one. And then of course total of 12 2Ks. And then on the non-counters. So first we have 4 copies of Tashiki, the Heart and Soul, because when she comes in place, you get to rest one of your opponent's characters with the original 6 or less from a set of the field, and then you give up to 3 rested dons to your leader, which is amazing. And then 4 copies of Trafalgar Law. Now these 2 are a nasty combo. Like when you play the Law on the field, you can bounce one of your own characters back to your hand, and then place a new one, rest it, with a cost 5 or less. So you can, for example, bounce back one of your Perons back to your hand to play Tashiki rested, and still get to rest 1 character on their side with 3 rested dons to your leader attached. So in the end, you will end up with 2 attacks of 8, a 6k body. We will become a blocker endgame when you have 1 life or less, and then the 7k body. So that is very intimidating. And then for the events, I'm playing 1 Zero event. To be honest, I don't like playing the 10 drop shanks in my deck, because you can play him out, but then for the next turn he does literally nothing. But now that I'm thinking about it, I did play a game that Ace of Whitebeard, and actually that 12k beater would be actually pretty nice. But yeah, I might think about it. Maybe I'll change my mind later on about the 10 drop shanks. But for now, 1 Zero dropper works fine for me. 2 copies of Deathmatch Game. 3k counter for 1 don, or for 4 dons in total. You get to rest 2 cards for your opponent's side of the field. So this is going to be mostly the blockers and the potential dons on Imu's side. And then the last 4 restand events. So let me read the cards for you guys. Luffy is the man who will become king of the pirates. So for 3 dons, you're withstanding your leader, which is really fantastic to put pressure. And then with a trigger, you can make one of your characters or leader 1k stronger for the turn. So you can make your leader 6k. And this was my 2.0 deck profile of Roronoa Zoro / top 8 Treasure Cup. So I must say, I'm really glad and proud of my performance, especially with the deck. I didn't touch much since with the 2.0 update, but it worked fine for today for me. And let's see if I'm able to score a place upcoming Saturday for next Treasure Cup to try to perform there as well, or else I'm just gonna chill there. So thank you for watching for this deck profile video. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any deck profile videos, guide and maybe potential gameplay videos. And comment your comment section in the comment section below. And as always, be awesome, stay awesome, and until next time. Bye bye.